What's up, everyone? Welcome to today's video. Welcome to the Video Game Fight School channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. My goal is to set the gaming conversation in position with sensibility. You see, for the longest time, people have just said a lot of nonsense and no one has really checked them or actually asked them exactly what it is that they mean when they say what they say. And so for some, a lot of my content may be abrasive. You may think I hate PlayStation or whatever it is. No, I've clearly stated my position. I am upset with PlayStation because the value proposition that they have right now is not satisfactory to me and most PlayStation customers. At the same time, Xbox is providing better value when they have maintained a lower position in terms of the console market. With Game Pass, they basically annihilate anything you can think about PlayStation possibly doing. With their capability to be able to reach their gamers anywhere, it makes being pro-consumer look like it's some foreign concept, whereas PlayStation thinks being anti-consumer is something that is attractive to everybody that plays on the PlayStation platform. We've been talking about this Black Myth Wukong story, and in most of my videos, I've actually taken time to say that I am not convinced about the, conversation that PlayStation may have paid to money at that game. In fact, I actually said I suspect it due to the evidence that we have and what we know about PlayStation. But I still dismiss it because there's no way I can verify that. Which, in all reality, I think that's like the sensible thing to do, because what we have is an unverified source that has actually come out to bring this information to light. So, in all spirit of fairness and sensibility, I can only take it to be a rumor, and I cannot sit there and say, well, this is true, simply because how can I know if it's true, right? At the same time, PlayStation fans want you to believe that it's the Series S having a problem due to memory leaks based on another rumor from another leaker. Can you imagine the mental gymnastics that I would have to engage in to be able to follow this kind of inconsistent standard? You're literally telling me, for some of you that are on the PlayStation platform, that Sony didn't money hat this game. If they money hatted the game, they would have advertised it from the rooftops. But a leaker came out and said, well, it seemed like they helped pay for development and so possibly would have influenced their own version of the game coming out sooner. I said, no, I can't verify, so I can't actually take that position. So instead, I'll go with the game science and the Microsoft position. However, PlayStation fanboys are saying, well, another leaker came out, EX Stasis, and said that it's based on a memory leak due to Xbox. But somehow I'm supposed to trust one leaker over the other because it suits your narrative. Or I'm supposed to abandon what Xbox and Game Science said because you want the Series S to be the culprit. I strongly believe that some PlayStation fans are obsessed with the Series S. I have never seen such hatred for a piece of hardware in my life. And I will be the first to tell you that if you bought in this console generation, you were fooled by Microsoft and Sony. Oh, I've made those videos where I told everybody, I brought pictures of the box of your Xbox Series X. I have a box of the Series X here, and I have a box of the PS5. I have the old school box. I kept them. And they showed that, up to 4K, in the case of the PlayStation, up to 8K. And I told everybody they lied to us. They fooled us. And I will tell you, I'll be the first to tell you, don't buy another console again. Go get yourself a PC. Yet I'm the one that has to come here and say, can we at least maintain some objectivity? Because I don't understand what in the world is going on. Like, I see some comments that are very interesting. Somebody said something to me in a comment. They said, if you're a PC player, why are you capping for the PS5? It's because some of you are begging me to be dishonest, or at least you want me to be dishonest. You don't want me to maintain a standard of objectivity to the best of my ability. I'm not saying I'm better than you. I'm just saying I'm trying my best as somebody who makes videos, who talks about these things, to kind of wait till we can get more information. I'm not even saying it's not a memory leak. I'm not saying they didn't money hack the game. I'm just saying that I want to maintain a position where until we get more information, we can then draw conclusions. This person said, if you're a PC gamer, why are you capping for the Series S? Be real. You're just an Xbox refugee. Are you a video game developer? If not, who are you to question someone's ability or skill when you haven't developed any video? Like, yo, relax. Chill. You're literally doing the same thing that you would hate somebody to do to PlayStation if you actually went ahead and made a conclusion that they money had at the game when we don't have any official source. Yet you're jumping in on the Series S saying that it's the Series S when you don't even have any official source for that. Now, yes, I won't stop hearing about all of you in Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, Baldur's Gate 3, Baldur's Gate 3. But many of you did not watch that interview completely. You listened to sound bites. And if we even wanted to go with your Baldur's Gate 3 example, we could also go to PlayStation's history of money hacking games. Now, yes, both scenarios could be plausible, but you can't expect me to believe one thing from a rumor over another rumor. And then when I tell you that, hey, man, we don't know if your rumor is true, you get upset. That's not how it works. It really isn't how it works. Because even if you actually sit down and deal with Baldur's Gate 3 issues, at the end of the day, you're going to see that the main issue for Baldur's Gate was because of their co-op play. And every time you put a game into that category, you face all kinds of challenges in your optimization. It's not even, the same. It was just basically something as similar as Gotham Knights. Remember when the producer of Gotham Knights told you guys this? She said, I know many of you are wondering about the availability of a performance mode for Gotham Knights on consoles. Marty wrote, due to the types of features we have in our game, like providing a fully untethered co-op experience in our highly detailed open world, it's not as straightforward as lowering the resolution and getting higher FPS. For this reason, our game does not have a performance/quality toggle option and will run at 30 FPS on consoles. When she said this, I was like, wow. And I bought the Xbox version, by the way, so that I could actually play it a little early. That's basically the reason. You know how it is. You fly to, a country down under or something like that. And as I saw that, I was like, man, we are cooked. Those of us who paid for these consoles. I was beating myself up because I already had a way better gaming machine that I already started building a library on for, 4 years before the PS5 and the Series X came out. That's when I started to investigate the hardware. And keep in mind, I also started working on game development too. For the person that was asking, I'm not saying I'm some prolific game developer. No, I just dug my hands in to see what this thing was about. I've been doing my homework on this area. Even though I'm still a noob, I feel like a kid seeing the Capcom director leave Capcom, the gentleman that been in Capcom for 30 years leave. I'm just like, yeah, I'm a baby. I literally have 10% of his time in video game development. Literally, 10% in 1 year. So I'm not claiming to be a game developer. However, I'm just looking at the hardware and I'm looking at the nature of the games. Black Myth is a single player game. To draw that conclusion that it's a Series S it's fantastical. When the developer said that we are the ones that are working on the game and it's not reached our own standards, you want to put words into the developers' mouths. How can you expect people not to try to put words into Microsoft's mouth and then expect an objective conversation overall? That's not how things are done. I don't know, I guess like I said, we exist on the internet, we talk about this stuff, but a lot of people have gone unchecked for the things that they say and the things that they've said. They just have not been held accountable. They just have not been questioned on the things that they actually, say sometimes. And so these conversations, I think, are just, they're becoming more and more necessary. We need to get common sense into gaming conversations. If not, we are cooked as a community. And man, I'm not here for all this fanboy nonsense. I'm just here to try my best to see what's available out there so we can set the record straight. That's all I'm here for. That's literally all I'm here for. I enjoy talking about this stuff, but I see some people are just here just to, spaz out and be, don't let your emotions get into it. Just take a cerebral approach to the things that you are claiming, to the things that you are saying, I think it's going to make things very easy. It's just a plastic box. It's just a console. It's not really a big deal. Isn't it crazy that the dishonesty and the madness will make me, a PC gamer, have to just eventually kind of get to the point where it's like, you know what? Someone's got to say something. Someone has to say something. And I don't really even care about being a PC gamer or whatever it is. Sure. Yeah, I got it. I game on PC. I got, beefy PCs. So what? It does. My favorite community of gaming is actually on PlayStation, where I play the Division 2. I mean, I'm a member of a clan where we all roll together, and that's a PlayStation community. So what the heck does PC have to even do with anything? What the heck does where I play have to do with anything? It's just me trying to see what the prevailing evidence is and where truth lies. So for now, you can't tell that Black Myth Wukong is held back by the Series S simply because you don't know. Even if it was, you just haven't been told. Because when you go around running around saying it's a Series S, Xbox fanboys are going to keep running around saying it was money hatted. Then everyone is running around like we can't even get a consensus as to what's going on, while the same game has performance challenges on hardware that's more powerful than the PS5 in some cases, and even some parts of the PS5. Seeing that the game has optimization issues, we can't focus on what's actually at hand. How well did the developers, optimize their game before they launched it? Those are pertinent issues that must be talked about. Yet everyone's running around in this kind of conversation. So I guess, I have to probably explain it this way. I don't know. But it is what it is. I'll try my best. I'll keep explaining. I'll keep pointing out to what I think is the double standards, whatever we think the truth is for us. And that's how we're going to have these conversations going forward. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out.